Korea's key industries are not expected to do so well in the second half due to low oil prices and a slowdown in the global economy. The lingering threats have prompted some analysts to call for the swift passage of a multi-billion-dollar budget supplement. Kim Min-ji tells us more.
Korea's core industries are expected to lose steam in the second half of this year. According to the Korea Development Bank, the prospects for most industries are gloomy, with the majority expected to post negative growth. The sectors most vulnerable are those subject to the government's corporate restructuring drive, namely the shipbuilding and shipping industries. Amid an industry-wide slump, the volume of orders for the shipbuilding sector is expected to plunge 92% this year from a year ago. As a result, the order backlog is expected to fall over 33%, while ship exports are projected to dip nearly 17%. The outlook for the construction industry isn't much better, especially because the number of overseas orders has dropped in the wake of the prolonged slump in global oil prices. The display sector could also be facing an uphill battle as companies step up their overseas production, pushing panel prices down. On the other hand, the semiconductor and mobile phone sectors both got a fair rating on the back of scheduled releases of new tech products. As for the potential risks in the second half, analysts point to low oil prices, which show no signs of picking up. Korea's benchmark Dubai crude has been hovering at around the $40 level since the spring. While that's good news for some industries, it hurts the economies of oil-exporting nations, which in turn takes a toll on Korea's exports to those countries, in addition to putting a dent in demand for offshore plants and ships, acting as a drag on the entire economy. On top of that, a possible rate hike in the U.S. could also trigger a massive capital outflow from the Korean market. Analysts say that for Korea to better weather the risks, there needs to be a swift implementation of the government's proposed $10 billion budget supplement, which is currently pending at the National Assembly. It's aimed at softening the impact of the corporate restructuring drive and boosting job creation, but analysts say a delay could muffle the desired effects. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.